We used to do this. Hey guys, what's up? Divided we fall here. We used to do this when I was a kid, okay? And it's really cool. And it was at the end of my other video, which no one would see, but watch the 4 quarters, okay? We used to see how many we could do. Look, there was nothing in nothing on my. Here's the quarters. Watch. No one does that? You guys don't know how to do that? Like, what's wrong with you guys? Try and do it and slow it down. I lost 1 quarter. All right, that's like trying to show off. Maybe. That's why I shouldn't be trying to show off. Quarter down. Anyway, so now we're 3 quarters. I don't know what it is. Is that not cool? Did you guys not do that when you guys were a kid? I'm not. 3 quarters. Harder to fucking get them up there than it is to catch them. Right? Oh, that's another one. So you guys. It's one of those days I can already see, so I'm just gonna stop. When I start knocking shit over, it's gonna be like that all day. I don't know where that quarter fucking went. Oh well. So that's my trick. Pretty cool, right? So you saw that. And if you go to my last video, at the very end, just fast forward it and you'll see me doing bam. And I do it every time I catch them. It's just something we used to do when we were little. See how many we could do. Like 20, we'd stack up 20 quarters. Or, 10, 15, 20, and then go catch them all. Yeah. So cool. So I just got changed. So anyway, check this out. I wasn't even going to open up today. This is from yesterday. This is what I made today already so far. That's pretty fat. Just today, and it's fucking President's Day. Yeah, there was, but there's a lot of them. Plus this. So plus this. Oh my dang. See? The weekend sales. And I still got all day. I need 2, 3, 4 hours more. And all my sales usually come between 4 and 5 o'clock. And it's 2:10 right now. And I'm just waiting for my brother-in-law to come over and he's gonna hang out with me. He's a very cool dude. The only guy the boyfriend of my sister's that I ever even liked. Like all of our other ones were punks. And if I would have known if they were treating her like shit, I was all fucked up on drugs. And anyway, when I did see her, she didn't say nothing, but apparently they were all like fucking with her, yelling at her, and maybe like even physically with her. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill them. They're dead. It's it, dead. And then my sister's like, please don't kill them. Please don't beat him. I'm like, I'm on. I'll just smack his windpipe. Bam! Karate chop. It'll break it. And he'll just bleed out. I'm like, and my niece, if anyone ever fucks with my niece or my mom or my sister, they will meet their maker. And that's a fact. And I'm prepared. Had I known that these men were treating my sister like shit. They would die. And she knows that. And that's why she wouldn't tell me. Then she told me after later, now that I can't get to him. I had my whole, and I don't care what I said. I was pissed about whatever she had going on. And I said, I'm fucking this dude up, right? It's on. Like, and I don't fight fair. I'll throw fucking sand in your eyes and then grab you by the nuts and pull them off. I will stick my fingers in your eyes and I don't care. I'll put it in your fucking ear, eye, nose. I mean, I don't even care. I'll fucking grab a rock and just bust you upside the fucking head with it. I don't fight to lose. And somebody gonna be yelling at my sister. No. Or treating my mom like crap. I'm being just a fucking idiot. But she knew. They begged me, please don't do it. Don't. Please don't. And I'm like, well, it's kind of like a fight or flight emotion thing. I can't help it. You know? All right, then. I just want to show you guys that trick. And then tell you that there was a person when I took a shower. There was actually a person underneath all of that dirt. And here I am. That's funny. My mom used to say that to me because when I was a kid, I had to take a bath on every Sunday. I remember. And I would run. I hated baths. Man, I was a little boy. I mean, come on. I just would roll in the dirt with my dog. Not in corpses and shit, but in the dirt or poop. Just, like I crawled into the bushes. They had to pull ticks out of me from my cabin when I was little. Me and my dog I would climb into this. I did not care. Okay, I was growing up in the outdoors. Anyway, I wanted just to show you that trick and let you guys know that I really, really, really appreciate anyone that watches and subscribes to this, and anyone that please engage with me. I just want to just help people in any way I can, or give what information I have without safely getting it to where if they flip on me, I can have something against that. You know what I'm saying? Cover my fucking ass, basically. Because some of the shit I'm gonna come out with is gonna bring a lot of heat on me, and it's gonna bring big people are gonna lose a lot of stuff, money, and freedom, because they don't deserve it. They're fucking sick. They're eating children. They're pedophiles, and they're eating. Go look up the Red Shoe Club. They're made out of children's skin. Jeffrey Epstein, Orgy Island. These motherfuckers are going down. Pizzagate is real. Okay? If you don't believe me, go to FBI.gov. Look at what their pedo symbols are. That and a heart within a heart within a heart. Boy lover, young boy lover, or young girl lover. Kids, babies, toddlers, whatever. They're all over Disney. I mean, it is sick. The adrenochrome, you know how a chain molecular structure, they're octagons or hexagons, I think. And they have a chain like ecstasy has a chemical makeup of this, and then on a different arm, how it goes, right? Well, with the adrenochrome that they harvest, the more terrorized the victim is, the child, the younger they are, and apparently the darker skinned people, they have more melatonin, thus they have more, their pineal gland produces a more potent and more milky crystallized form of adrenochrome, okay? And it's way more powerful from the darker your skin gets. And because it's straight from the melatonin levels. I have melatonin right here. Look, I use it to sleep. Melatonin. Anyway, so that if the younger the victim is, the younger, okay, the more strong it's going to be. The more strong the adrenochrome high is going to be. That's how they live for ever or longer than normal and don't show signs of aging, like Jennifer Aniston and shit. She looks the same as she did 30, 40 years ago. Fuck. You know? And like the Queen Elizabeth, that bitch is fucking, they're all on adrenochrome, okay? And the thing is, to make it really, really potent, is you've got to terrorize the child, all right? Because when you're scared, your shit starts pumping adrenochrome. Also, look up the EpiPen. You know the EpiPen? Epinephrine pen that will block asphyxiation from swelling from like a bee sting if you're allergic to it, or a peanut allergy, or peanut allergy or whatever, right? Yeah, then epinephrine pen and EpiPen. And they're good for how long? A year. And you get a 2-pack. How many people that have a peanut or a bee allergy get stung by a bee twice in a year? And they cost $400 each. So, and here's the kicker. After the 1-year expiration date, it turns into adrenochrome molecularly, exactly into adrenochrome. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. For real, I swear. Look it up. Research it. They've been doing this shit for millennia. They weren't fucking sacrificing for gods. They were sacrificing to get high and to live forever or a long, long time. And to it's like literally, adrenochrome is literally the blood that we, the blood in the pineal gland, adrenochrome that comes out of the child. The more terrorized, just like marijuana, if you grow pot, the more you stress your plants out. Like, we let them get stressed out. Let them, when they're flowering, when they're in their end phase, right? I put on my air conditioner. I get it as cold as I can in there. I get them to where they need water, to where they're struggling, the plants, and they just start pumping out resin, right? Boom, boom, boom. So that's how you get good bud. Strain and strain, as in the kind of seed that the lineage, and then the strain literally that you put on the plant. Funny, right? A double entendre pun, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so yeah. Okay. And that's something to really be freaked out about. Believe it or not, there have been a lot. Just you'll see, okay? This shit is rampant, and it's like us or them. These motherfuckers are like zombies. They don't care. You know, like the Pope. Look at the Popes. Go on to the Vatican grounds and look at the Pope's snake auditorium and what's behind him and the eyes. Oh my God, it's fucking just insane. They worship the super period. Anyway, hi to all my family subs. Garbage Pail Kid, and Linda, and I can't remember all you guys' names. Yeah, we're family, so it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so you guys, I'm really it's flattering that you would even want to watch me just talk. And those are my business, and this is what I do. Fun, I make money. All I do that I have to do is draw. I'm gonna start selling things online too, because some are safety things, like my magnetic repulsors that they're called lifesavers. I call them that. That's what I named them. Lifesavers, because they look like about a half a pack of lifesavers, but they're magnets. Here's one. Oh no, that's a cork. That's about the same size. It's about that big. I mean, it creates a field like the one around the Earth, around wherever the thing is. So, anyway, yeah. I made money. I never made money without selling drugs. Well, I had my own business. I had a job once for a boss. I worked at 7-Eleven once. Other than that, always I've had my own cleaning business, 2 cleaning businesses. Oh no, I did work in Santa Barbara for a company remodeling kitchen and bathrooms, and they needed me because they couldn't do the math. It's like we'd walk into a kitchen, we'd have to strip it down, or they'd be like, okay, we want 6 cans right here, can lights, which mean they go up inside. You know what a can light is? I don't know. They don't protrude out of the ceiling; they protrude up into the attic. But and those are can lights. So they'd be like, okay, I want 6 cans right here in this room. So I have to figure out what the measurement of the room is and how to do 2, 4, 6. What is the math, right? I have to find X, Y, and Z and shit. They can't do that. They just couldn't. Plus, I could talk some Spanish. I could talk to someone like when we had some really shitty work to do, what I would refuse to do. We'd pick up a couple fucking like dudes from Mexicans from Home Depot to do it, like immigrants or whatever, or anybody, whatever. But I spoke Spanish. I could do their math. I got caught slamming meth, and Jason, my boss, he owned the business with his partner, who was an ex-cop and an ex-DEA agent. My boss, and he was there. It was us 3. They caught me. They walked in, and I was out of my mind. I wasn't even making sense. And then they caught me. But then they went into my backpack. I had tons of needles and all these drugs. And Jason and Cam, which was the DEA guy, my boss, that was he's an ex-cop. He wanted to call the cops and take me to jail. And Jason was like, no, please give him another chance. Give him another chance. Like, we need him. I need him. I can't. I don't know math, and I can't talk. We need him, right? And he trained me for I worked there 4 years because I can get my journeyman license, and I know everything about it. Now, he taught me everything. Every week when he paid me, we'd go to the hardware store or the lumber or whatever, both, and get lumber, and then I'd be able to pick out one tool, right? He gave me his old leather belt. He got a new belt. So my tool belt was badass. He bought me, and so I got paid to learn how to do all this shit, and he bought I had a whole tool belt, when we parted ways. Anyway,
nice display. Everything looks really good.
Yeah, thanks. They do.
Oh,
What's it?
I think this cold and damp weather has stuck around long enough, thank you.
And well, you're wearing shorts, fool.
Yeah, no, I needed to air
Look,
out.
you're on live right now on my stream. Say hi.
Oh, cool. I had to air out that
That's
owie
my,
on my knee.
that's my my fucking brother I was telling you guys about. Anyway, Sherry came over. Oh, it's getting all windy all of a sudden. I knew
So
it.
far, so good. You got it windy.
Yesterday was so hard
Was it?
because of the wind. And I was like, fuck. And it was supposed to rain today. See how I have all the ones on the fence in bags now? It's a lot better idea, right?
Yeah.
Then they don't fall off all the
put
time
the
from the
effort
wind.
into it. Yeah. You really
Yeah,
did.
I did.
This little ashtray on the side was frozen this morning when I came by.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't knock, but it was frozen.
That was probably in the bathroom. Our local sun.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad you're back, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry. I totally forgot to call you back. Tell you to come over, that I'm done doing whatever it was I was doing. Whoops. Which was I had to take a shower and stuff,
well, if you want to watch a movie, I've got